DeShaun Dupree Holton, better known by his stage name Proof, was an American rapper and actor from Detroit, Michigan. During his career, he was a member of the groups Goon Sqwad, 5 Elementz, Promatic, and most notably, D12. He was a close childhood friend of rapper Eminem, who lived on the same block. In 2006, Proof was shot and killed during an altercation at the CCC nightclub in Detroit. Early life: Holton was born to Pepper Holton, a single mother. His father, McKinley Jackson, was a music producer who left to pursue his career prior to Holton's birth. Holton grew up in Warren, Michigan, where he met childhood friend and future musical collaborator Marshall Mathers, who would later rise to fame as Eminem. Music career: originally known as Maximum, under the moniker Proof, Holton first rose to national prominence as a part of the rap group D12, a hip-hop group he was instrumental in forming. Early individual accomplishments include being featured in The Source's Unsigned Hype column in 1999 and nearly winning the 1998 Blaze Battle. His first television appearance was in the video for Aaliyah's Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. In 2000, Proof toured with Eminem, Dr. Dre, and Snoop Dogg in the Up and Smoke tour, performing as a hype man for Eminem. He gained further exposure in 2001 with the release of Devil's Night, D12's debut album on Interscope Records. The following year, Proof collaborated with Dogmatic on Promatic, and joined Eminem's anger management tour in support of the release. He appeared in the film 8 Mile along with Eminem and Xzibit, although the character based on him, Future, was portrayed by Mekhi Phifer. Proof appeared as Lil Tick, a freestyle rapper who rap battles the lead character, B-Rabbit, played by Eminem. To capitalize on the publicity from the film, Proof released a 6-song EP called Electric Kool-Aid, Acid Testing. Proof also starred in a cameo role, alongside the rest of D12, in The Longest Yard, appearing as basketball convicts during the credits. Solo work: Proof released a solo album featuring collaborations with 50 Cent, Method Man, Nate Dogg, Be Real of Cypress Hill, T3 of Slum Village, Obi Trice, Eminem, and D12. The album was released on his own Iron Fist Records label in conjunction with Alliance Entertainment's IDN distribution. Proof said that he did not produce the record with Shady Records or Aftermath because he wanted to build his own thing. Called Searching for Jerry Garcia, the album was released on August 9, 2005 on his own Iron Fist Records label, 10 years to the day following Grateful Dead frontman Jerry Garcia's death. It contained the prophetic song Kurt Cobain, in which he wrote of his own death and passing the sign to Firstborn as his proto-copyright Gar copyright once he was gone. Proof has said that he considered Garcia to be a genius, who suffered from common character flaws. Proof has stated his admiration for Garcia's eclectic style, saying that Garcia went against the grain. Proof stated how he wanted to be remembered in an interview with SOHH.com shortly after his album release: "I want people to say that I was a true artist, that I did it best and stayed true to hip-hop roots. I'd want people to understand I did it for the love, not for the charts." The album received favorable reviews, which commented on its eclectic and introspective nature. Despite its list of guest appearances and favorable reviews, the release did not make a significant impact on the charts. Proof also recorded a track, How I Live, with Tstd for their album Independence Day shortly before his death. Besides these, he recorded during his Gold Coast tour in 2006, which was exactly 2 weeks before his death, a song with Liquid Silver from Australia. Death: on April 11, 2006, Proof was shot 4 times by Mario Etheridge, after an altercation broke out during a game of billiards at the CCC Club on 8 Mile Road in Detroit, Michigan. A pool game between Proof and Keith Bender turned into a heated argument and then escalated into a physical altercation. Etheridge, who was Bender's cousin, fired a warning shot into the air. There have been many conflicting reports about Proof and Keith Bender's roles in the shooting, but it was reported that Proof then shot Bender in the head during the altercation. Bender was not immediately killed by the gunshot but died a week later from his injuries. In response to Proof allegedly shooting Bender, Etheridge then shot Proof 4 times, twice in the head and twice in the back, killing him at the scene. At the time of his death, Proof's blood alcohol content was 0.32, 4 times the legal DUI limit. An autopsy revealed that he did not have any illegal drugs in his system. Proof's lawyer, David Koresh, accused the police and the media of being reckless for suggesting that his client fired the first shots without having any hard evidence. A few weeks after both men's death, Bender's family began a wrongful death suit against Proof's estate. Authorities determined that Etheridge was acting lawfully in defense of another. However, he was found guilty of carrying an illegal firearm and discharging it inside of a building. On April 19, 2006, Proof was buried in the Fellowship Chapel in Detroit to a full house of 2,660, including longtime friend Eminem, Royce da 5'9", R&B singer Dinah Ray and thousands more mourning outside. 7 months after Proof's death, his close friend Reginald Mudd Moore, who was with him at the nightclub where he was killed, gave an exclusive interview with XXL magazine where he told a different account of what happened that night. In Mudd's version of the events, Proof is portrayed neither as the instigator nor a cold-blooded killer. According to Mudd, the night started out with him and Proof and 2 of their friends bar hopping and having a guys' night out. They arrived at the Triple C Club at around 3:30 a.m. where a fight between Keith Bender and Proof escalated over a pool game. The bouncer Mario Etheridge then pulled out his gun and fired 2 shots into the air to break the fight up, but instead the shots caused panic. Mudd went on to state that an intoxicated Proof pushed him out of the way, reached for his gun and fired once into the air. Keith Bender then came from behind and started attacking Proof, trying to get the weapon out of his hand. Etheridge then came over and started shooting in the direction of both Proof and Bender, killing them both. Discography. Solo albums, 2004, I Miss the Hip Hop Shop, 2005, Searching for Jerry Garcia, discography with D12, 1997, The Underground EP, 2001, Devil's Night, 2004, D12 World, filmography, 8 Mile, Lil Tick, The Longest Yard, Basketball Convict, videography, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, Extra, The Real Slim Shady, Extra, Shit on You, Purple Pills, Fight Music, Rap Name, Extra, Nightmares, Extra, My Band, 40 Ounces, How Come, You Are the One, Like Toy Soldiers Acting as Bugz, Welcome to Detroit, Extra, Girls with Da Boom, When the Music Stops, in Da Club 50 Cent Extra, references. Further reading, Anthony Bozza. The True Story Behind the Killing of Eminem's Friend Proof. The Observer. Retrieved October 7, 2012, XXL. The Death of Proof, Bear Witness. Retrieved October 7, 2012, external links, Proof at the Internet Movie Database.